What's up, guys? How are you? Welcome into a Thursday morning episode of the Daily Juice Podcast with me, Matt Perrault, at Sports Talk Matt, to follow me on Twitter. This podcast being brought to you by BetMGM, the $1,000 first bet offer for new users with the promo code JUICE when you sign up for a new account at BetMGM.com. So I am continuing from Phoenix. I'm not obviously in Las Vegas, not in the home studio, and I forgot my microphone. In case you were wondering, why, Matt, you sound a lot different. I apologize. It's just one of these weeks where I'm running around like crazy and I forgot the microphone. So I don't have a mic. So we're using my Apple, I don't know, iPods or earpods, whatever, AirPods, whatever they're called, to do the podcast today. So I apologize for that. It's just one of these weeks. So I appreciate you guys bearing with me, but sometimes good things happen even when you don't think that they're going to. I hated the bets yesterday, and we swept the board and went 3-0. So when that happens, you win 3 units. It makes it for a very nice day, helps to impact what happened earlier in the week where we lost a couple of units. So we're pretty much either a little bit up or flat for the week. So we head towards a Thursday where I've got 3 bets to give you guys coming up here for today. I've got a college basketball bet and I've got 2 NHL bets that we're going to get into today. I told you I like betting hockey. I've done well betting hockey, so I'm going to continue with what's working. Not going to push something, into something that I'm not doing well with. I'm trying to keep going here with the NHL. But before we do that, you guys have been asking a lot about what's happening here with this very cool offer for a 1-year premium upgrade for Betting Pros. Premium, if you haven't entered into winning this contest, do so now. Subscribe to the Betting Pros YouTube channel and comment below on this video. If you do, could win a free upgrade to Betting Pros Premium, whether you're looking for your performances, whether you're looking for an opportunity to see exclusive picks or top-rated player props, or maybe taking a look at what you've done in what sports. This is for your performance tracking with Betting Pros Premium. It's got the tools to help you cash more bets. Plain and simple. If you don't want to wait for the giveaway, sign up today at bettingpros.com/upgrade. Start betting smarter, not harder, with 1-year premium here for the Daily Juice Podcast. Now, there's opportunities here for us to jump in with a couple different cool things. One of which is going to be, and hi, Dave, how are you? We got Dave Sharapans walking in here. This is just the house that we're now living in for the Daily Juice. So,
what are you doing right now?
I'm taping the podcast. See, we got people coming in and out of the house that we're living in here. So,
did you tell them KD got traded to the Suns?
Not yet. Yes, we have not talked about KD yet. We're not betting that yet because you can't. But yes, KD got traded to the Suns.
Is there a line yet on that game?
I don't think so. Not yet.
Today.
They do play. And KD probably won't be in uniform today, but he might be in the building, which could be crazy. So if you're a Suns fan, you're very happy today. Congratulations on that if you're a Suns fan. So, all right, let's get right to it. I'm going to take a flyer bet out of the gate. Went 3-0 yesterday. We're going to come out of the gate here and talk about the Kraken on the road against the Devils. The Kraken lost their last road game, but they've been one of the best road teams in the NHL, and they're plus 140 on the money line. Think the Kraken's going to bounce back here. I'm going to throw 1 unit down here, try to get a 1.4 unit return on this, and hope that the Kraken, who consistently, for whatever reason, they play very, very well away from home. And if they continue to do that, we could cash in nicely. I think this number might actually come down. Number feels a little bit high for me, to be quite honest. 16-6-2 straight up the Kraken on the road. The Devils are 14-10-2 at home, which is good, but they're a much better road team than they are a home team. So Kraken money line at plus 140. Too good to pass up here, in my opinion. Taking the road team, the road dog, with a chance to come in here and potentially get a W. I think it's going to be Jones in net here tonight, but it might be Grubauer, but probably going to be Jones. And let's see if the Kraken can get a little steal here. Plus 140 for 1 unit. Devils hosting the Kraken. Take the Kraken on the money line. Now, second bet in hockey for tonight. The Vegas Golden Knights are on the road, and Vegas on the road have been an under machine this year. It's one of the weird things we start looking at Vegas and how they've played. I mean, for whatever reason, they are not a team that they play well at home and they play well on the road. At times, they've been wishy-washy on either side. But at home right now, the Minnesota Wild, who played last night, they've been a team to ride on the under. And I think it's a chance to jump in. Vegas is 13-11-1 on the year on the road to the under. Vegas over the last 10 games. They are 8-1-1 to the under on the road over the last 10 games. You take it for the last 5 games. A lot of these games obviously happening before the break, but they're 4-1 to the under over the last 5 games, and you can even go all the way down to the last 3 games where Vegas is 0-2-1 to the under with a 6 push here. Total is 6 against the Minnesota Wild, who are at home. And yeah, I know last night the Wild lost on the road 4-1, so it's a back-to-back game for them, so that might make it a little bit scary. But that might make Vegas winning the game. So I might lean towards Vegas to win the game. But I think 6 gives us, 1, a push potential, but 2, gives us a chance to go under 6 here. It's juiced a little bit, minus 120. I'm going to lay the 1.2 units down on Vegas and Minnesota to go under, riding this trend. Look, if you want another bet, the Vancouver Canucks, it's 26 of 27 games on the road. The goal in the first 10 minutes, it hit again today. I ended up parlaying it together with the Celtics in their first half team total over. That one by the hook. It was over 58 and a half points. Got the 59. I parlayed it once. Look, minus 175 is expensive, okay? Maybe even more than that, given it's 26 to 27 games now for the for goal in the first period, in the first 10 on the road for Vancouver. They play the Islanders tonight. They are the worst team in the NHL for first period overs, 1.5 goals, and first period goal in the first 10 minutes. It's tough. Yin and yang. I'm going to stay away from it tonight, just given that the Islanders are a team that tends to not give up goals. But if you want to bet the trend there, goal in the first 10 minutes for Vancouver or over 1.5 goals for Vancouver may not be a bad bet. Finally, college basketball, game of the night. Purdue is hosting Iowa. Interesting number because Ken Pom has the total at 153. It's 149.5. It's a pretty big discrepancy. Normally, you don't see that big of a margin between Ken Pom and the actual total and the actual number. This is a game I think statistically you might go, well, wait a minute. Iowa's 14-9 to the over this season, but 14-10 to the under for Purdue. But Purdue over the last 5 games, 4-1 to the over. Iowa 8-2 over the last 10 games to the over. Yes, they're 4-5 on the road, 5-4 to the under. But last 5 games for Iowa have gone over. On the road against Ohio State for Iowa went over. On the road against Michigan State went under. And then the last 3 games have all been at home. All those games went over. For Purdue, they're on a 4-game streak to the over against Michigan, Michigan State, Penn State, Indiana, all to the over. 2 games at home, 2 games on the road, 4 straight. I'm going to bet the trend here. We've got the number with Ken Pom with 3.5 points of value there, if you want to call it that, with Ken Pom's projections. I like taking this over 149.5, Iowa and Purdue for 1.1 units. All right, 3 bets, a little more than 3 units in play for us. We're taking Seattle on the money line on the road against the Devils at plus 140. Iowa, Purdue over 149.5 at minus 110, and under 6 goals for Vegas and Minnesota at minus 120. Lots to come, very busy. I'll tell you tomorrow about the Super Bowl show that we are doing. Got a big show with Betting Pros that I'll be a part of. I'll tell you everyone that's going to be on it and how we're going to do it. So be watching for that on the morning of the Super Bowl for a special show on Super Bowl Sunday on this YouTube channel for bettingpros.com. My name is Matt Perrault. Follow me on Twitter at SportsTalkMatt. Every single morning, it's Daily News Podcast being brought to you by BetMGM. Yes, I'm going to bed now.